time is gonna pay for all with no resistance now. Do it. What we gonna call it? All out balling. Promise gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Promise balling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. They'll get across the 20, welcome down to 23-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Watson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
To throw on second down is Watson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Tylan Wallace deep for Baltimore. Looked like he gave it a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Jackson gonna keep it himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
From the 41, here's second and 5. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they lost some yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Watson. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Watson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Rdfl in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy.
Throwing on third down. Watson moving outside the pocket. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A modest gain. maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing Jackson. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Little took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. Now Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. This is taken at the 25. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Browns take over first and 10.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Get it. Steady.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready. Ready.
A play fake. Now Watson to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 6.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Now, the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Ready, ready.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Sampson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down?
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Bully Collins makes the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, Alpha, what? What? 180. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. to throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Off the play fake. Jackson moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Third and long for Jackson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
At their own 19-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go.
Again, it's Judkins. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 24-yard line, it's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Wallace now on the return. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raven first down. In motion comes Andrews. Play action now. Jackson. He'll look Hopkins way again. This is also complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Jackson now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Slot man in motion left. Jackson on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Jackson. Short. Complete to Likely.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
2nd and 5. Pistol give to Henry. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Now Jackson, this a design run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Watson now on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it, but just couldn't come down and hit.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
At the 40.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, break. Back, cut back team. Pass to 60, pass to 60. Ready?
To the air again. Watson. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, it's Watson. He's got the rookie third-round pick, Harold Fanning. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Let's go now.
Left side, he's got the Njoku. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll give it here to Judkins. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
2nd and 10. On the zone read, give to Sampson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Ready? Let's go. Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. He gets 3. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now first down throw for Watson. Going deep downfield for Judy. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Okay, great.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the gun, here on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Number 5 overall pick, Mason Grant. There on the tackle. It is 2nd and 9. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And now it's 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this will wind up incomplete. Quite a call there. They go for the fake punt, but instead they're going to wind up turning the ball over on downs.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field? All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
That's good. 4th rounds. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go.
Watson to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Watson. And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Flush to his right, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Deshaun Watson, touchdown Browns. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Here's Watson. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. once more as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. Good work by the coverage team on the ensuing kickoff. They slowed up the return man, and they stop him shy of the 20.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. On play action, here's Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal.
That one is good. And the Ravens will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Judkins to begin the drive. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It was Rdfl to make the play. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Let's go.
To throw is Watson. And up the middle, he's got his man complete. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down. 1st and
So,
10.
3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Watson. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Ready. Gotta be lying. Ready.
Throwing again is Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
4A.
Let's go now. Ready.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And the Browns are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Boom to run at the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Bateman is the motion man. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Let's go now.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 11 and quick to pick up first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So that's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First and 10 at
Come
the
on, come on.
35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On the handoff, Judkins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Got it. Ready?
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 35-yard
Ready?
line.
70 Timberwolf.
Watson. Escaping to his left. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Out of the gun, Watson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Brings up second and 2. And the Ravens.
Ready? Set.
Here's second and 2.
70 Timberwolf. Ready? Ready?
And that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Browns are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. On the run to the right. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll come up now for second down. Here's Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll drop to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Oh, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going on. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Browns. And that's now 4 victories in a row. They continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut this stuff in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun, pay for all I done. Well, they get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take